Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jay here, and I'm going to do my Week 7 of NFL predictions. Overall recap of last week for Week 6, I got 10 out of my 14 predictions right. Well, yes, it's a bye week, but yeah, it definitely has more room for improvement. So, let's get started on Week 7, which will actually feature 13 matches, 6 teams on bye. And these 6 teams on bye are Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Los Angeles Chargers, Jacksonville, Minnesota, and Dallas. So, let's get started. Number 1, Denver at Cleveland. Now, yeah, I know Denver suffered a loss 3 in a row, and Cleveland suffered 2 losses in a row and a lot of injuries. But I think Cleveland's going to win. It's in Cleveland, and Denver, yeah, they beat 3 easy opponents, but Cleveland's actually a hard one considering how good Myles Garrett is and hopefully the defense, how much it's improved. So I'm predicting Cleveland wins against Denver 20-17. Number 2, Kansas City at Tennessee. Now Kansas City's 3-3 and Tennessee's 4-2. But Kansas City, Mahomes has thrown a lot of interceptions. Whereas for Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill not as much, but still the defense has to get a little better for the Titans. The offense is doing all the work, and I'm predicting that the Titans win 32-29 overtime. It's going to be a lot of offense. It's going to be an offensive game, offensive battle. It'll only take one defensive stop to win the game for Tennessee, like they did against Buffalo. Number 3, Washington at Green Bay, and I am picking the Packers winning 37-13. You saw what Aaron Rodgers did at Chicago. He bought out. I own you, Chicago. That's what he said. He owns literally every team that he's just beaten like the crap out of. So it's an easy win from Green Bay. Number 4, Cincinnati at Baltimore, and I am picking the Ravens winning in overtime, 34-28. You saw what happened in Los Angeles, in Baltimore. They got destroyed on both sides of the ball. But Cincinnati has proven their strength. They are 4-2, and I expect them to come against Baltimore strong. But Baltimore's just going to win because they've had a little bit of 4 years history of beating Cincinnati. Number 5, Carolina at New York Giants. And I'm picking the Panthers winning at the Giants 23-14. Yeah, Daniel Jones, you gotta basically keep your game up, and I know you're improving, but you're coming against the Panthers defense that's now got Stephon Gilmore and an entire powerful court. So watch out, Daniel Jones, and Carolina, it's an easy win for them, obviously. Number 6, Atlanta at Miami. This is interesting, but I'm picking the Dolphins winning by a point, 21-20. Atlanta, there seems to be an up and down season for them for some reason, but in Miami, you lost Tua for 4 games in a row, but I think he'll bounce back, and they got Jalen Waddle, Myles Gaskin, they got some decent players, so I expect this to be a very close game with Miami winning because it's in Miami. Number 7, New York Jets at New England, and I'm picking the Patriots winning 24-13. Now, yeah, it's obviously New York sucks, to be honest, but New England, Bill Belichick has a history of beating rookie quarterbacks, so I expect the Patriots to win this one. Number 8, Philadelphia at Las Vegas, and I'm picking the Raiders winning 28-20. Las Vegas is actually doing good, offensively and defensively. Well, for the most part, offensively. But Philadelphia, they're kind of a little unpredictable sometimes, and they're not really consistent in my opinion. So, Las Vegas, it's an easy one for them. Number 9, Detroit at Los Angeles Rams, and I'm picking the Rams winning 35-11. You saw what happened at Detroit against Cincinnati. The Bengals literally beat the crap out of the Lions last week, and I expect the Rams to do the same thing on both sides of the ball. Easy win for the Rams. Number 10, Chicago at Tampa Bay. Easy win for Tampa Bay. They're going to win 42-14. Yeah, you got a rookie quarterback against a 21-year veteran, so it's an easy win for Tampa Bay. They're going to dominate both sides of the ball, and basically, they're just a recruited team, so no wonder you see Tom Brady recruiting all his mates. Number 11, Houston at Arizona, and I'm picking the Cardinals winning 34-13. Now, Houston has lost 5 games in a row, and Deshaun's not coming back from what I'm hearing. So, really, it's just going to be Arizona. They're going to dominate both sides of the ball. And plus, they got DeAndre Hopkins and J.J. Watt, so it'll be a little bit of a revenge game, I believe. Number 12, Indianapolis at San Francisco, and I'm picking the 49ers winning in overtime, 27-24. Now, San Francisco's lost 3 games in a row, and so has Indianapolis, but to be honest, I think San Francisco's got the better of it, a better defensive line, and if Jimmy Garoppolo is healthy, maybe a good offensive scheme as well. So, I am predicting San Francisco because, they have a good defense, but Indianapolis does too, but they can be a little inconsistent from what I'm seeing. And the offense. Carson Wentz, injury prone. Yeah, Carson, if he can at least score some points, that would be great. But San Francisco is just going to win the game, from what I'm seeing. Number 13, New Orleans at Seattle, and I am picking the Seahawks winning 26-21. Yeah, I know Seattle lost 2 games in a row, and I think they won't lose 3 games in a row, based on what I'm seeing with the history of Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. But even if Russell Wilson's out, I think they'll still find a way to come back. And plus, there's no Drew Brees. It's Jameis Winston versus Geno Smith. And Jameis, he can be a little inaccurate sometimes. It's an up and down season from what I'm seeing for the Saints. But I think Seattle's just going to pull this one. They got a good wide receivers and some good defensive players, but not a whole lot of good on defense. But maybe they'll come with a clutch stop, or maybe stop Alvin Kamara from running. So, yeah, I think Seattle will just win the game. And that concludes my Week 7 NFL predictions for the 13 matches. Other than that, feel free to comment and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Thank you.